Good morning everyone. Today we are going to tell about Tejas MK2 Aircraft. Introduction of Tejas MK2 Aircraft. Tejas MK2 is a new and improved version of the Tejas MK2 designed to be more powerful and advanced fighter jet for the Indian Air Force. It is being developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and the Aeronautical Development Agency. This aircraft is classified as 4.5 generation multi-role fighter, meaning it has a modern technology and that allow it to perform multiple roles such as air-to-air combat, ground attacks and ground attack. It is designed to replace older fighter jets in the Indian Air Force. Key features of Tejas MK2 aircraft. The first one is higher thrust engine. The Tejas MK2 uses a more powerful engine compared to the older Tejas MK1. This means the aircraft can fly faster, carry more weapons and perform better can to combat. Second one is increase the range and payload. The range of an aircraft is how far it can fly before needing to react. The payload refers to how many weapons or equipment it carries. The Tejas MK2 has larger fuel tanks and stranger wings, allowing them to fly long distance and carry more missiles, bombs, and fuel tanks. Third one is the improved avionics and radar. Avionics are the electronic systems inside the aircraft, such as the navigation, communication, and targeting system. At the navigation radar, it is used to detect enemy aircraft and missiles from far away. The Tejas MK2 has a modern active electronic cannon array radar, which is faster, more accurate, and harder to jam the older radars. Last one is multi-role combat capability. Multi-role means the aircraft can perform different types of missions such as dogfighting, air-to-air combat. Second is the destroying ground targets, air-to-ground attack. Turbine engine used in Tejas MK2 aircraft. The Tejas MK2 is powered by General Electric F414 Iron S6 turbine engine. It is advanced afterburning turbofan engine. It is more powerful version of the engine. The aircraft MK2 produces 98 kilonewtons of thrust with afterburners, extra fuel injection for more power. The high thrust allows the Tejas MK2 to fly faster, plan quickly, and carry a payload. What is turbofan engine? A turbofan engine it is a type of jet engine used in both military fighter jets and commercial airplanes. It is designed to be powerful, fuel efficient, and quieter than older jet engines. First, it has two main parts. First one is fan. It is first section. A large fan can front pulls in or some of this air goes through the engine core, while the rest bypass the core, providing extra thrust. This makes the engine quieter and more fuel efficient. Next one is the core. Turbojet section in the middle. The air that enters the core gets compelled by multiple spinning blades. Fuel is then radar and initiated, causing powerful explosion. This gas expands and rushes out of the bag, producing by thrust. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to tell you Tejas aircraft. Shweta say Tejas MK2 Tejas aircraft information. So next slide is the components of Tejas aircraft. The first one is a fan, high pressure compressor, low pressure combustion chamber, high pressure turbine, low pressure turbine. First one is a fan. A large fan is the front of the engine, and next one is a high pressure compressor. The high pressure compressor is the further compressor air, and high pressure turbine is the extracts energy from hot gases. And next one is a low pressure turbine. Low pressure turbine is derives the fan. The next is the principle and working of turbofan engine. The first one is a air intake. Air intake. Air enters the engine through the inlet. And next one is a compressor. The compressor is the inlet air is the compressor by the fan and compressor blades. The next is a combustion. The combustion is the fuel added to the compressor air and lighted, producing a major amount of energy. And next one is a expansion. The next one is a expansion and power extraction. The hot gas expands through the turbine, generating power that derives the fan and compressor. The next is the exhaust afterburner. The exhaust gases released out of the back of the engine, producing additional thrust. The same engine producing additional thrust. Some engines also have an afterburner, which adds extra fuel to the exhaust gases, increasing thrust. And next one is a thrust generation. The fan at the front of the engine accelerates a large amount of air reverb, producing a significant the portion of the engine total thrust. The combustion of fans thrust and the exhaust gases. The next slide is a air intake system in fighter aircraft. The air intake system is critical components of a fighter aircraft engine, producing the necessary air for combustion. The system must be designed to efficiently components and compressor air even at high speed. The next one is the types of inlet. The pitot inlets. The pitot inlets is used in subsonic aircraft where airspeed is relatively low. The pitot inlet is low speed performance effective up to Mach number 0.8 to 1. And next one is a ramp inlet. The ramp inlet is used to supersonic aircraft where airspeed exceeds Mach number 1. The shock wave control. The inlet ramp helps to control shock waves in swaying smooth aircraft. The next one is a variable geometry inlet. The adaptive design used in advanced jets where the inlet shapes changes to optimize performance. Variable geometry inlet is the high speed effective up to Mach number 2.5 to.
What is advantages of Tejas aircraft?
The 5 advantages of Tejas aircraft. First one is a more powerful engine, increased combat range of fuel capacity, higher weapon load and variety, advanced avionics and radar, and fifth one is improved aerodynamics and design. That's first one is a more powerful engine is the engine the Tejas MK2 aircraft equipped the more powerful engine compared to his predecessor. And next one is the increased conductor range and fuel capacity. The Tejas aircraft MK2 has a longer fuel tanks and better fuel efficiency, which extends its operational range. The increased fuel capacity also support longer deployment. And third one is higher weapons load and variety. The Tejas MK2 can carry a longer and more diverse range of weapons. This includes a mix of air to air and a mix of air to ground missiles. And next one is the advanced avionics and radar. The Tejas MK2 comes equipped with the avionics and radar system that provide the superior situational awareness. The aircraft can detect and track target and longer range. And next one is improved aerodynamics. The Tejas MK2 has inlet designed with advanced aerodynamics features and improve its efficiency, stability, and availability. And the aircraft upgrade surface helps it handle higher speed and more inlets G-frames, making a more responsive and service at platform in various constructed situations. Shweta, tell me disadvantages of Tejas aircraft.
Uh, Disadvantages of Tejas MK2 aircraft is first one is the dependence on foreign engine. The Tejas MK2 uses a General Electric engines which is made in the USA. Another country for a critical part of the aircraft. If there are political issues and restrictions, it could slow down production and or upgrades. A locally made engine would give India more control and reduce dependence. Next one is a dependent daily and production challenge. Project has taken a long time due to design improvements and testing. Aircraft development is complex and delays are common, but this shows down the Indian Air Force's modernization. Third one is limited strength capabilities. Unlike advanced fighter jets, the Tejas MK2 does not have full strength features. This makes it more vulnerable to enemy detection in modern. Fourth one, export challenges and competition. Many countries already produce or buy well-established fighter jets, making it hard for Tejas MK2 to compete in the global market. Why use turbofan engine in this aircraft?
The the first one is a higher thrust for better performance. The higher thrust is a better performance and faster takeoffs. And next one is a fuel efficiency and extend range. The fuel efficiency for a longer range and lower operating cost. And third one is the multi-role capability. The for use of various military mission. Next one is a strength and survivability. With the lower visibility to radar and infrared sensor. And fifth one is a proven and reliable engine choice. With the long history of dependable performance. That's all. Applications of Tejas aircraft.
Application of Tejas MK2 aircraft is first one is air superiority missions. Tejas MK2 can engage fighter jets in the air. It has powerful radars and missiles to detect, track and shut down enemy aircraft. Next one is the ground attack and precision strike. The aircraft can attack enemy tanks and military position on the ground. It carries bombs and missiles that can precisely hit targets. Next one is the maritime strike capabilities. The Tejas MK2 can operate over the sea and attack enemy ships and submarines. It can carry anti-ship missiles to destroy naval threats. Next one is a multi-role fighter for the Indian Air Force. Aircraft can perform many different types of missions, making it a multi-role fighter. It can switch between air-to-air combat, ground attack, and naval strikes as needed. Last one is the electronic warfare and reconnaissance. Aircraft can jam enemy radars and communication, making it harder for enemies to detect and attack Indian forces. That's it.
Thank you for watching the video.